Yeah, listen, about that Facebook app. How about other apps, not Facebook, but other apps that send your data to Facebook? Well, that effing Facebook app, I'm tired of it listening in on me. I'm going to get rid of it. Okay. You got a heart rate monitor, a ovulation monitor, all kinds of stuff, apps. Don't worry, they'll send it to Facebook anyway. You're kidding, right, Jason? Oh yeah, I wish I was kidding. Zero Hedge. Smartphone app sending intensely personal information to Facebook, whether or not you even have an account with Facebook. And as you'll see, whether or not you even have the Facebook app. Facebook has been collecting intensely personal information from millions of people, whether they have Facebook accounts or not, according to testing performed by the Wall Street Journal. According to tests of more than 70 apps using software to monitor internet communications, the journal found that the apps often send data without any prominent or specific disclosure, and that Facebook software collects data from many apps, even if no Facebook account is used to log in and if the user isn't a Facebook member. 11 of the apps tested sent Facebook potentially sensitive information about how users behaved or actual data they entered. For example, Flow Health Inc.'s period and ovulation tracker, which boasts 25 million active users, was sending Facebook information on when women were having their periods or indicated the desire to get pregnant, according to the tests. Other apps found sending Facebook information include Instant Heart Rate, HR Monitor, Realtor.com's app, and quote, at least 6 of the top 15 health and fitness apps, and Better Me, weight loss workouts. Apple Inc. and Alphabet Inc., which is Google's main parent company, which operate the two dominant app stores, don't require apps to disclose all the partners with whom data is shared. Users can decide not to grant permissions for an app to access certain types of information, such as their contacts or locations. But these permissions generally don't apply to the information users supply directly to the apps, which is sometimes the most personal. In the journal's testing, Instant Heart Rate HR Monitor, the most popular heart rate app on Apple's iOS, made by California liberal Democrat based Azumio Inc., sent a user's heart rate to Facebook immediately after it was recorded. Why would an app not in any way, shape, or form associated with, say, Facebook, be sending data to Facebook? Because that company is getting paid. I'm telling you, the company is getting paid by Facebook to get the information. That's why. And you're going to hear in a second, oh, well, Facebook said we're going to tell our developers and third parties, like, don't do that anymore. Like, you're not supposed to be doing that, so stop. So you think these companies, out of their own free will, just, hey, we know how to send data to an API to Facebook. Let's just do it for free. Let's just send data over to Facebook. Not anywhere else. Let's just send it to Facebook. And now Facebook's going to say, well, you shouldn't be sending that to us, guys. Come on. Facebook told the journal that some of the data shared uncovered by the tests violate its business terms, by which app developers are instructed not to send health, financial information, or other categories of sensitive information. The company has notified app developers identified in the tests to stop sending sensitive information to them, and it may take additional steps if the apps don't adhere to the request. So again, you think these apps, nothing to do with Facebook, are just sending your very personal information to Facebook for fun, just to be a cool app guy. Hey, let's send Facebook. They went out of their way to find out how to send it to Facebook, to where Facebook servers will accept the data and everything that came from you, your phone number. We know who this is from. Okay. I've said it once. I've said it. I'll say it again. Get rid of that Facebook app. However, we got a new problem. All the fitness apps, all the health apps, they're sending it to your data to Facebook anyways. Even if you've turned off every little thing on there. Don't do this. You can't have my contact list. You can't have my location. Okay, fine. We'll let you turn those off. But when you start sending private information about your heart rate and everything, we're going to send that anyways. Nowhere in there does it say we're going to send this stuff anyways. And Facebook is now pretending, well, we didn't know they were sending all. I mean, we didn't know. We're going to tell the app developers not to send it anymore. So you were just getting data, never looking at it, never determining on your own yourselves that, oh, hey, we got a lot of personal data coming in from, 25 million users, at least on the one app. 25 million users are sending us heart rate or period, whatever it was, ovulation stuff. Now that we caught them, well, yeah, we didn't know. We're going to tell them to stop. We didn't know they were doing that. They're not supposed to do that. They're violating our business terms by doing it. But you were accepting every piece of that data until you were just made aware of it. And again, the app companies sending you data that violates your terms and conditions, data the app could care less about sending you. Why does that app need to send, a different app company, send heart rate or ovulation information to Facebook? Why would they key that into their app? Let's program that in so that we do this. Because they're getting paid for the data. We require app developers to be clear with their users about the information that they're sharing with us, said a Facebook spokeswoman. In other words, they're sorry they got caught and are now on a finger-wagging campaign. Apple and Google have had relatively lawyerly responses to the investigation. Apple said its guidelines require apps to seek prior user consent before collecting user data, adding, when we hear of any developer violating these strict privacy terms and guidelines, we quickly investigate and, if necessary, we take immediate action. Google declined to comment, pointing to the company's policy requiring that apps which handle sensitive data prominently disclose the type of parties to which any personal or sensitive user data is shared. Flow initially said in a written statement that it doesn't send critical user data and that the data does send Facebook is, depersonalized to keep it private and secure. And then you know what you're going to find out? You're going to find out, it was sending additional data on that. It wasn't private after all. Sorry about that. Jeez, we just keep making mistakes. Sorry, we didn't know. The journal's testing, however, showed sensitive information was sent with a unique advertising identifier that can be matched to a device or profile. A Flow spokeswoman subsequently said the company will, quote, substantially limit its use of external analytics systems while it conducts a privacy audit. Oh, they're going to audit. You're going to audit yourselves. Oh, I bet you'll come up with something real fancy, really, really interesting. It's like the police beating the crap out of someone. We're going to open an investigation. Is the officer in trouble? No, he's on the job. But we just watched him choke somebody. It's all on camera. There's no editing at all. Yeah, we're going to investigate. Oh, but he's back on the streets. No charges. Who in the hell is texting the living F out of me? Everybody. I got Jean-Claude. I got Dave. I got Bill. Bill Beck. What's up? Put this sucker on vibrate. I can't concentrate with all the dink, dink. Move, the owner of real estate app Realtor.com, which sent information to Facebook about properties that users liked, according to the journal's tests, said we strictly adhere to all local, state, and federal requirements, and that its privacy policy clearly states how user information is collected and shared. The policy says the app collects a variety of information, including content in which users are interested, and may share it with third parties. It doesn't mention Facebook, though, of course, at all. This is a big mess, said Disconnect's chief technology officer Patrick Johnson, who analyzed apps for the journal analysis. This is completely independent of the functionality of the app. While the software used by the journal wasn't able to decipher specific content sent by Android apps, defensive lab agencies Esser Onfroy found in a separate test that at least one Android app flagged by the journal, Better Me, weight loss workouts, shared users' weights and heights with Facebook almost immediately after they were entered. How is this possible? Apps often incorporate code known as software development kits, or SDKs, which allow developers to integrate various features or functions across platforms. One of these is Facebook's SDK, which allow apps to collect data for targeted advertising or to allow apps to better understand user behavior. Facebook's SDK, which is contained in thousands of apps, includes an analytics service called App Events that allows developers to look at trends among their users. Apps can tell the SDK to record a set of standardized actions taken by users, such as when a user completes a purchase. App developers also can define custom app events for Facebook to capture, and that is how the sensitive information the journal detected was sent. Facebook says on its website it uses customer data from its SDK combined with other data it collects to personalize ads and content, as well as to, improve other experiences on Facebook, including news feeds and search content ranking capabilities. Oh, you mean like figuring out what people are searching for? Oh, we don't want them to look at that. Send them liberal fake news. Just checking. A Facebook spokeswoman said that Facebook is now looking into how to search for apps violating its data sharing terms and will build safeguards to prevent the company from storing any sensitive data which may be provided by apps. So in other words, all these app companies, it's a free, like I said, a little API to connect to it, done. They're going to do it so that Facebook can pay them. We're sending you data on people, send ads on that person's smartphone or whatever and give us a little cut of the ad revenue. Well, we didn't know it was happening. We didn't know they were sending us that. Yeah, me too. Last year, Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg claimed that the company would create a clear history feature to allow users to analyze data which had been collected about them from various apps and websites and then delete it from Facebook. And final comment is, we're still waiting on that. We're still waiting on that, says Zero Hedge. And when was that? Oh, that was last year. Hey, Zuckerberg, you got some pretty incredible minds could program stuff lickety-split. And you guys still don't have this taken care of, do you? No, it's on the back burner, They're trying to figure out how can we be profitable removing this stuff. Guys, we're going to take a massive haircut if we disable this. How can we get around this? Well, let's do something Congress does. Let's kick the can down the road. 2 years. Hey, Zuckerberg, you guys get that thing implemented? 3 years. Zuckerberg, man, it's going 40 years, man. You got... Lawsuits will have to fly. Force them. Oh, okay. And here we are screaming, get that Facebook app off your phone. Oh, you got 13 other apps? Health app, this app, that app. Oh, it's sending all the information to Facebook anyways. You thought you were smart and got rid of the Facebook app. Nope. Sorry. 14 other apps got you. Oops. Wow. Take care.